Hello everybody and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. So last time, not only did we go on our first expeditions, but we also hit the dreaded puberty. And so we're going to be dealing with that. We have a thing that is going to make us rebellion increased for like a while. So we'll have to be careful when we decide to rebel. That could get very far very quickly. But for now, I'm not entirely sure what to do. We're kind of stressed out. So let's see if we can relax somewhere. Helping in the kitchen would give us more stress, so although I would like to do that for the creativity, well, you know what? I can do it. This month, and then we'll relax next month. Help in the kitchens. Congruence has barely any guidance on how to cook alien plants and fungus, so you basically get to make everything up as you go along. Blep tip glaze, potato reduction, sun-dried bobber fruit, sure, why not? Aniseed encourages you to take chances and make mistakes in the kitchen, because you might come up with the next gourmet dish. Ooh, that'd be really cool. Alright, yeah, because creativity is one of my lowest right now, and so is empathy? My empathy needs to be higher, is what I think. Okay, 5, 3, 3, 2, 0. What? Uh-oh. +1 for each gem on other cards. Oh, okay. Let's see. +2 to a card. There we go. Heck yeah! I forgot that we could use those. Nice. It's Vertumdalia! Time for speeches, games, and feasting. You stare hungrily at the feast table. Sure, it's mostly soy rations, but it's still more food than you usually see at all times. This year, though, there's something new. Great big tureens that Great big tureens of glowing beans. Weird. You try to sneak some food before the speeches start, but Chief Engineer Instance catches you and smacks your hand away. Your mom gets really mad at her, and it causes a huge yelling match. Your dad directs you away from the table as Instant blames your mom for the way things are right now, whatever that means. Your dad passes you a soy sweet to keep your tummy busy during the speeches. He's the best. What's going on? Governor Udicott takes the stage and manages to calm everyone down. Welcome, everyone, to our 4th Vertumdalia celebration, she says, speaking through a maxiphoner. Her voice has been getting weaker lately, and it can't quite reach across the square the way it used to. I'm proud, as always, to stand before you as your governor, and to celebrate another year of peace and prosperity on this beautiful planet. Udicott steps aside, wobbling a little as she walks, leaving Seek to complete the annual formalities. Oh no, she doesn't look good. Your mom steps forward. You might have noticed the new glow-in-the-dark food on the feast table this year. These are pixie beans, our first domesticated Vertumnan crop. The crowd applauds, and your mom raises her hands. Credit goes to Geranium. He insisted we dedicate a third of our fields to them, so you'll have to thank him for the light show in your toilets tonight. A smattering of laughter ripples through the crowd. Your dad chuckles nervously. Your mom's smile is strained as she continues. As you know, we lost our hydroponics and microbial soil when we crashed on this planet, she says. These pixie beans will go a long way to making up for losses we've faced with our earth crops. Udicott's weedy voice rattles through the maxiphore. Thank you, everyone. Let's get on with the games. The crowd packs away the chairs as the children gather in the square. Which competition do you participate in this year? I still can't participate in anything just yet, so I'm gonna just watch. Again. You take a look at the science experiments. One of these days we'll be able to do the other ones. But for now, we're gonna relax. First I'm gonna give gifts. Let's see. Here, take that. And then Deese also likes these, so I'm gonna give one to Deese. Deese? There you are. Oh, thank goodness. Boop, 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 boop. Heck yeah. I like that I have something I can give him now. Mushlog? Alright. And I think that's all I can give people for now. Let's relax, but I'm gonna relax with Cal. Because I want to get my friendship up with Cal. Anemone doesn't have a way to relax with her just yet. Relax in the park. You play with your Hop-Eye Hop-Pop while you hang out in the gardens. They're pretty well behaved, never straying too far into the underbrush and always coming back when you call their name. Another Hop-Eye shyly approaches out of the long grass. Your Hop-Eye goes totally still, then lets out a happy chitter and bounces off to greet the stranger. They touch noses, then hop around each other twice. They disappear for a few minutes into the underbrush, long enough that you begin to get concerned. Finally, Hop Pop bounces back to you and nuzzles against your leg. They want to be picked up and cuddled, so you pop them underneath your shirt and carry them like a baby the rest of the way. Aww. You play with your Vricky, Galaxy, hanging out with them just outside the walls. It's uneventful, which is exactly what you needed. You try to teach them some simple commands: stay, follow, speak. It's adorable watching them tilt their head from side to side when trying to figure something out. They don't really seem to get it, but you get the impression they're trying. You quickly realize that the Vricky must be named after the sound they make when they're happy, a whirring clicking noise. For a weird spider tentacle creature, it's really cute. Aww. We got to relax with our pets, get rid of crawling. I don't crawl anymore, I stand tall as I walk. Alright, late dust. We're kind of speeding through this month. I guess, well, there isn't really anything to do, per se. Nobody's talking to me, which I guess is a good thing, question mark? Alright, let's take a look at our skills. Alright, so empathy's doing pretty good. I want creativity to be higher. Engineering, Alright, empathy is doing pretty good. Creativity I want to be higher, and so I want engineering to be higher too. So maybe this month we will do engineering, next month creativity, and then relax, and then go out on an expedition. Can we go out on an expedition and glow? I don't know if that would change. We're doing it. We're going and glow, if we can. So we'll do other stuff for the rest of the time, work on our other skills, but we'll relax in the last month of wet. So let's start with engineering. Alright, let's see. Study engineering. It's field trip day! You and your class visit the engine room to study how the ship works and how it continues to power everything on the colony. Congruence joins you. If you want to know anything about how the ship works, she's your woman. Well, not woman exactly, but, well, she's just very smart. It's like Janet from The Good Place. Not a girl. Hello and welcome, children, Congruence chirps. You're standing in the beating heart of the colony, your ship's nuclear reactors. Don't worry, you're safely shielded from any radiation. My sensors are very sensitive. I would hope so. The power contained in these reactors is enough to sustain the colony for the next 20 years, Congruence explains. This should be more than enough time for us to develop an eco-friendly power source, such as wind, water, or solar power. I'ma pay attention. This sounds important. You pay close attention to Congruence as she explains how the Stratospheric was salvaged by the Vertumna group and fitted with artificial intelligence, Congruence herself, to guide you through the wormhole. The Stratospheric was originally built as a vanity project of one of the very richest people on Earth, she explains, but it was never launched and eventually donated to a museum. The Vertumna group pooled their resources to acquire the ship, she continues. Funding the retrofit as a colony vessel required contributions from many people, most of whom could not join us for the journey. They are honored by the cryopreserved embryos we carried with us into the stars. What about the Gentech and nanoprinters? You point out that there's a lot of technology aboard the Stratospheric for a plucky little spacefaring colony. Where did it all come from, anyway? Congruence just smiles. The technology was acquired for the betterment of humanity, she replies. Do not concern yourself with the specifics. Well, now I am concerned. But I want to hear more about the cryo-embryos. Cryopreserved embryos, Congruence repeats gently, donated by those who helped found our colony. Though they are not here with us, their legacy continues with us. At your blank look, Congruence laughs. Perhaps this is a topic better suited for life sciences, or, if you require further information, through independent study with Chief Steward Antecedent or Chief Engineer Instance. Alright? And I'm gonna ask the dangerous question, what happens if you break down? Well, hopefully that won't happen for quite some time, Congruence replies. Barring something physically incapacitating me, such as a massive power failure or a concerted attempt to destroy me, I am naturally self-repairing and resistant to attempts to manipulate or infect me with viruses. She smiles. Don't worry about me, children. I'll likely be here to teach your great-great-great-grandchildren. That's kind of sad. You just go on and on and on and on. Wonderful work, everyone. You all paid attention very well today. That will make this pop quiz much easier for you. Congruence's hollow production erupts into fireworks at the word pop quiz, and the class groans in unison. Congruence laughs over the speakers. Just kidding, she chirps, echoing through the engine room. You're free to go. Aww. Hal would have loved that. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go for a straight. Oh, I don't have a 5. I don't have a 3. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5. Nice! Ooh, that gave us some good stuff. There we go. Next, we are going to... We have 2 months. So what should we do? I think I'm going to do defense, and then cooking. And then we'll relax. Ooh, bobber fruit. Who would like the bobber fruit, I wonder? I wonder what Tammy would have liked if I had her here. Let's see. Here, would you like a bobber fruit? I don't think that worked. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna make some money. It's another meeting of the Secret Fun Times Club. You're trying to figure out what to do today. It's your job as Vice President of Fun Ideas, but you're having trouble coming up with something. Think, Yabby, think. What's that smell? Tang asks as she joins you. You think she means someone farted and you giggle, but then you can smell it too. It's like burning mustard or spices, strong and acid. Then the overhead lights start to flicker. Oh, that keeps happening, Mars says with a shrug. Like, the same time every afternoon. Nobody knows why. It's a mystery. She and Tang look at each other, then at you. A mystery! They jump to their feet. There's a mystery afoot, and the SFC is going to solve it. Tang brings up a fresh notepad on her holopalm and adds 2 bullet points. Clue 1, weird smell. Clue 2, flickering lights. Cal sniffs the air. The smell's coming up from that vent, he says, pointing at the screen to the corner. Let's get a schematic to see where the vent goes. You pull up a schematic of the ship on your holopalm and track down where this vent goes. It takes a snaking route around the ship and connects to the cafeteria kitchens. It smells awful in here. Antecedent is here, fanning the nanoprinter with a cutting board while it belches out foul black smoke. Oh gosh, kids, she says. Don't come any closer. This darn nanoprinter's on the fritz again. Everything that comes out is awfully burned, and I don't want you to breathe in the smoke. Every gosh darn day, she mutters under her breath. You look up. The lights are flickering here too. There, did you see it? Take a closer look. There's some kind of black dust near them. That's weird. Little clumps of it are stuck to the wall and ceiling, all around the outlet in the back of the nanoprinter too. You climb up onto the counter, much to antecedent's annoyance. When you put your hand near the black dust, your holopalm makes your hand tingle, like it's vibrating slightly. Tangent climbs up with you and then tries it too. Electromagnetism, she confirms. The ferromagnetic materials in our holopalms are reacting to the presence of magnets, or an electric current. I think it's in this dust? She makes a note. Clue 3, electromagnetic dust. Antecedent shoos you out of the kitchens. Out! Out! Go play somewhere else, my darlings. We've got supper to prepare. Alright, just be careful, Sedent. You follow the clumps of black dust through the lounge, down a long hallway to the children's creche. It's quiet here, and instinctively you all walk softly and stop talking. You slow as you approach the playroom. The creche playroom is empty and dimly lit, except for the holoprojector in the corner showing a purple teddy bear. The one that electrocuted your friend Tammy. Keeps flickering on and off. I'm gonna go first. I don't want anyone else to die. Ah! As you step in, all the lights in the room suddenly turn on. 2 musical toys start playing all at once, and a toy robot begins spinning in circles, whirring. Mars shrieks. Tangent rushes forward suddenly, grabs a glass from the art table, and slams it upside down on the counter. I caught it, she yells. Ooh! You gather around to see. Under the glass are what looks like 4 round metal things, like ball bearings. As you watch, one of them starts to roll. It advances to the edge of the glass, then rolls in a ring around the side. It stops. Then a pair of long silver antennae emerge from the top of the ball. They click together, producing a bright spark of electricity. You all jump back. The other 3 balls gradually wake and begin snapping their own antennae. I think we solved our mystery, Tang says with a growing smile. Sure enough, you find more magnetic black dust and something else. Tiny bite marks in the electric cord leading to the holoprojector. They must be feeding off the electricity, Tang explains, then storing in it like a battery to use for self-defense, and this dust must be their excrement. Fascinating! You report your findings to Dr. Instance. She discovers these pests have in fact been siphoning off electric currents from your ship since it landed, and are responsible for some dangerous power surges. One such surge must have been the one that killed your friend Tammy. From a quick look around the room, everyone knows it. An enemy rubs Cal's back as he stares at the ground. Instance sends you all some kudos and thanks. Oh, nice. The mystery of the weird smell. So that's what killed Tammy. Oh. Let's see. 5, 5, 4, 3, 3. Nice, we got kudos. Oh, I could probably buy something now. All right. So let's see. New perk. Oh, extra gear slot. Where? I forget where that is. Aha! Alright, what do we want to equip? Gain 1 less stress, 1 skill on a challenge win, bonus to straights, 10 combat. Ooh, that could be good. Plus 5 animals. I think I'm going to go with that for now. Alright, what next? What next? Oh, let's check the store and see if anything new has come in. 5 biology, huh? I'm gonna wait on that. For now, I think next we're gonna do some combat training. And then we're going to do an expedition in Glow. Well, we'll relax next month and then we'll do an expedition, because I want to see if that changes anything. Probably not, but it would be cool to see. Alright, let's see. Defense training or sports ball? We'd get more bravery from that, but I think I'm going to go with defense training. You've heard Chief Security Rhett is on the lookout for lookouts. That is, for kids to chill out on top of the walls all afternoon and count Xenos. Sounds way better than going to class. He gives you a once-over, eyes narrowed. All right, he says. Look over there, at the end of the field. What does that sign say? Read it out loud. You can read it easily. It says, if you can read this, your eyesight is 20/20. Huh, what a weird sign. What does that mean? It's hindsight. Rhett nods in approval. Good, you pass. Come back next month and I'll put you on the roster. Well, that was easy. If you can't see that sign, fuck you. You don't get to. Alright, let's see. 3, 3, 2, 1, win! Alright, so now we have lookout, huh? I wonder what that gets us. Maybe more perception? I mean, I have plenty of perception, but let's see. Lookout duty. What does that go? Okay, 3 perception, and more animals, more friendship with an enemy. Alright, we'll have to check that out next year. But for now, I'm gonna relax. And let's see, how are our friendships looking? Cal's is pretty high. Let's relax in the lounge. It's been a while since we did that. Let's see. That gives us more stress, but it gives us more creativity too. We'll save that for next month too. Let's relax in the lounge. You stick around in the lounge. Some of your friends are here. Who do you want to hang out with? Let's hang out with an enemy. Hey, old friendo, an enemy says. I was just gonna get out of here, but you could come with me. I'm gonna play some sports ball. So much for relaxing. An enemy grabs you by the arm and marches you to the sports ball pitch. I got kidnapped. Where she strikes up a game of sports ball that is not strictly regulation. You make up your own rules, even roping her 3 younger brothers into playing. They're young and they kind of suck at stuff, but it's still fun. Nice! Got some friendship. Let's see, I'm gonna drop that. Ooh, it's been a long month of being cooped up indoors while it poured rain and everything got too muddy and gross to play outside. You and the other teens are in the lounge again, and everyone's getting a little antsy. Tangent and Cal are bickering about something, and Deese must be bored enough that he's letting Mars paint his fingernails. Aww! Mars is being nice for once. Well, she probably said something like, let me fix your ugly, gross baby fingernails, but that's sweet. I think Deese would look awesome with nail polish. An enemy is trying to do a dance she learned from watching Holovids, and she's failing miserably. The sound of her music fills the room. You don't seem to be affected by cabin fever as everyone else, but it's still funny to watch your friends acting silly. Oh no! An enemy dances a little too close to Mars's collection of nail polish, bumping into the table and sending them all, and herself, clattering to the floor. Hey, watch it, Dee snaps. Do your stupid dance somewhere else. It's not stupid, an enemy sniffles from the floor. You don't have to be so mean to me. Boo-hoo, Mars teases. What are you going to do, dance about it? Ugh, you're all so childish. Who even cares? Hey, everyone just shut up, Cal exclaimed from across the room. Honestly, you all fight all the time. I'm on Cal's side here. You stay inside where it's nice and dry, and you don't appreciate how hard everyone else is working. It's just whine, whine, whine. Not better just because you work outside, Tang joins in. Everyone stop fighting! You're not special, Cal. If I wanted to, I could work outside. She opens her hollow palm and then flies her fingers over the screen. There, see? Next month, I'll be working in geophonics. How do you like that? Then you can nag me about my soft hands all you want. Utica pokes her head in front of the command corridor. Children, keep it down. We can hear you all the way from the bridge. Everyone goes quiet for a second, and then explodes into arguing again. Utica throws her hands in the air and retreats down the hallway in defeat. Calm down, everybody! Everyone ignores you and just keeps squabbling. Mars chases Cal, and everyone chases her, and somehow you all end up in the classroom. Suddenly, Mars shouts, Okay, everyone! She claps her hands. 1, 2, 3, look at me! Everyone, shut up! Everyone stops arguing and looks at Mars in shock. I have an idea, she says. We should decorate the classroom. No one seems excited by this prospect, until she adds, with toilet paper. Come on, it'll be pretty. Now everyone's on board. What's gotten into them? I don't know, but I want to be part of it. Join them. You and the other... Oh, I did something, didn't I? You join the others in throwing rolls of toilet paper over anything you can reach, decorating the classroom with roll after roll of white gauzy garland. By the time you're finished, it drapes off every desk and science experiment. Mars looks at your work with satisfaction. Much better, she says. At least we're getting along now? Chief Engineer Instance finally arrives to see what all the noise is and throws her hands up in dismay. The kids scatter before she can make anyone clean it up. The next day, you hear from your friends that everyone feels terrible. Like their arms and legs are made of lead, and it takes so much energy to do anything. All of their energy from yesterday has been drained out of them, and then some. It lasts for a week. Some of them can't even get out of bed. And when they do, their moods are all over the place. Aggressive, sulky, impulsive, until their batteries run out and they sleep for over 12 hours straight. You're resting in the lounge with your friends, watching holovids and grazing on roasted pixie beans, when your dad, oh no, and Chief Engineer Instance comes storming through the door. You! Instance snaps, smacking a bowl of pixie beans out of Mars's hand. Stop eating those this instant! Mars looks like she's about to smack some sense in the Instance, but your dad steps in. I'm sorry, everyone. We were wrong about pixie beans. They're not safe for you kids to be eating. You've been feeding us poison? Mars shrieks. Oh, ew, 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 ew. Do my dads know you tried to kill me? Your dad spreads his hands. No, they're not. Don't worry, Mars. Just calm down. They're not poison. They're just a chemical in them that hyperbonds to estrogen and testosterone, your big teenage growing hormones, and the brain likes binding to that new macromolecule a lot more than the regular kind. It's been making your moods unpredictable, causing periods of hypno and hypermania. Oh, is that why everyone was arguing? Probably not. They've been arguing a lot. Mars just stares blankly at him, and he laughs awkwardly. Translation, he says. It's been making you kids act silly and feel sick. I'm sorry. Instance frowns. If it's doing this to kids, it's not long until it builds up enough to affect the rest of us too. Until further notice, no one is to eat a single pixie bean. Oh no, but what about our food supply? Oh, -1 colony food. Status ended hormones. Your dad's look distraught. Flulu was right, he says, collapsing into a nearby chair and rubbing his eyes. She didn't trust these things, but shit. She's still going to be pissed that we don't have another successful food source. You look at him in shock. You hardly ever see him swear. It must be worse than you think. Your dad sits in silence for a long time. Well, this isn't good. This is not good at all. Alright, it's Glow. We're gonna go on that expedition, baby. I'm surprised oh no, it's locked. You're way too scared to go outside during Glow season. Besides, the gates are closed. Alright, well, I didn't think about that. I will take that. What can we do then? What was something I wanted to do? I could be Lookout. Yeah, let's try Lookout. Lookout duty. You show up bright and early for muster with the other garrison recruits. It's mostly younger people. The older, more experienced security officers are all posted up for guard duty. Anemone is here, though, her rowdy red hair tied back into a poof. She shoots you a little grin as she falls in formation beside you. You shift from foot to foot awkwardly, not sure where to put your hands. Anemone nudges you with her elbow and gestures that you should stand like her, with your hands clasped loosely behind your back. You manage that just as Chief Security Red comes to speak to the recruits. Good morning, recruits, he calls, his voice cutting through the still morning air. He pauses, looking at the assembled band of motley youth, and taps his ear. Good morning, Ret. Ret crosses his arms. Well, we'll be working on that, he says. Working in the garrison isn't like other jobs, children. Here, you'll be expected to give 100% every day. If you burn some food in the kitchen, or shovel the wrong pile of dirt in geophonics, it's no big deal. I mean, it is kind of a big deal now. We kind of don't have any food. But here, it can be a matter of life or death, not just for you, but for everyone in the colony. Loyalty, dedication, self-sacrifice, and honor. These are the soldier's creed, Rhett says, steely-gazed and even. You wonder how many battles he saw on Earth. Just like your mom, he doesn't like to talk about it. This is not a place for half-assed kids to run around and play soldier. You look around awkwardly at the other recruits. Isn't this a little intense for lookout duty? Rhett catches your attention wavering and speaks directly to you, staring you right in the eye. Laziness and ego have no place here, he says. If you slack off and let something slip past you, you could die. Your friends and family could die. This isn't school, he booms. This is real life, real danger. If you even blink too long, we're all dead. Mutter something I'm gonna take the blink challenge seriously. Hurts your eyeballs, but you stare Rhett down until he actually laughs? Well, he cracks a smile anyway, and he looks away first. That's the spirit, Yabby, he says, clapping you on the shoulder. I didn't mean to scare you, kids, he addresses the rest of the group, but I really do need you to know that this isn't a fun little game. You can't sneak your little friends into the watchtower. You can't work on your homework. You can't catch up on sleep. Even though lookout duty seems like an easy job for kids to do, keep busy. It's very important. I need you to take it seriously, like Yabby here. I was just trying to be a little shit. Ooh, locked, okay. 5, 5, 3, 3, and 0. Nice! Alright, it's the end of Glow. Another year, another Glow. Everyone's pretty sure there's going to be an attack this year, so the colony is on high alert. You're on duty when the attack starts. You're there alone when you see a mist or something approaching from the distance along the path that leads to the gates. You realize you're looking at must be hundreds of hop eyes coming at you, so densely packed together they form a hopping, writhing blanket over the ground. It oozes towards you like a slow oil spill. Hop, hop, run! Sound the alarm! Good thing you were here! Oh, dang! Colony defense. There sure are lots of them this year. As the hop eyes batter against the gates, you hear the wood starting to give, bending and creaking under the onslaught. You wonder if the security officers need help. Defend the gates! You scramble down from the walls and are immediately faced with a seething wall of hop eyes. You kind of thought there were only a handful of these usual peaceful creatures in previous years, but there's swarms of them now. And not just hop eyes. Once your eyes adjust to the chaos, you can see large creatures that look like walking bushes, these wild centipede-looking things with long spider legs, and at least one giant many-eyed thing that's hovering off the ground, defying gravity. They all seem to be incited into a frenzy, attacking everything in sight and trying to get through the walls. It's dark and chaotic. Com sees you through the fray. Yabby, he shouts, get to safety! You're suddenly not sure this is a good idea, but then you look and see an enemy shouting encouragement from up on the wall. Oh no, I don't have, fight! Making up with the guts for what you lack in sensor skill, you charge without a plan, or a real weapon. Oh no, you're immediately rammed into the side what looks like a living pile of rocks and you go down. You see sky and then dirt and then sky again as you're tossed through the air. Before you land in a heap at the base of the wall, through the ringing in your ears, you can hear an enemy screaming for Com to help. You stumble to your feet, body vibrating with adrenaline. You can feel blood trickling down your face, and it hurts like someone stabbing you in the chest when you breathe. Com runs over and sends a bolt of energy coursing through his stun gloves to the creature, but being mostly compromised of rock, it seems unfazed. It does, however, swing its head to look at him, giving you a chance to flee. Impossible? Oh no! What do you mean impossible? I don't want to run away! We're fucked, aren't we? Oh my god. Alright, let's see. 4, 3, 3. Oh, we're gonna. Oh. I'm using all of my resources for this. Alright, that's not bad, that's not bad. Alright, 5, 5, 4, 4, 2. We need to get at least, okay. 8, hang on. Oh shoot, that got rid of it. Alright, okay. I only have 2 left. Did I use one? Okay, no, I didn't. Alright, 35. We can do it. 5, 4, 3, no wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, that's a straight. Oh, we're so close. 30. Oh, shoot. I screwed it up. Hang on. Oh, God, I fucked it up. Alright, 5, 4. What did I do wrong? Can I draw a card? Two, 1. Draw another card. If I can get a 0. Ah! Yes! Oh my god, yes! Oh, that was so stressful! Your broken body is leaking like a garden hose. Oh, I hate that comparison. But somehow you managed to improvise a spear out of a bit of rebar from the ever-present construction and throw yourself at the gargantuan creature. You and Calm duck and weave around the monster, him getting its attention and you jamming your spear into its armored body, looking for weak points. It seems impossible. This thing is all rock. You can feel yourself beginning to lose hold of reality. Your vision is fuzzing out at the edges. Finally, Calm yells, there, as it roars. You lunge for its snapjaw mouth and jam the spear in and up. You can feel its flesh parting as the spear lodges up in its brain cage and sticks. The spear is ripped out of your hands as the creature howls in pain and rears up on its hind legs. With a mighty crash, it collapses to the ground. Calm lips over to you and supports you before you crumble with it. I don't know how we did that, he says, awestruck, but it's probably the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. The most stupid, he laughs, but also the coolest. Come on, let's get you to the medbay, hero. How did I do that? Your parents arguing quietly at your little table. I'm telling you, it wasn't a fluke, your mom says. They're not just wild animals. They have a plan. The fields, the lights. Okay, your dad replies, taking her hand across the tabletop. We have to tell people what we saw in geophonics. They look up, noticing you in the doorway. Your dad's worried expression quickly changes to a smile. Hey, Rutabaga. Then he sees you're limping, still a little loopy from the medbed. Yabby, what happened? Are you hurt? What happened to the fields? Your mom stands up. Don't worry about that, she snaps. Get to bed. It's late, and we have a lot of work to do tomorrow to clean up. Will you just talk to me? What's going on? How did I do that? Oh my goodness, I swear to God, Calm was supposed to die there, wasn't he? If I had run away, oh my goodness, they look different. Oh, they aged up. Look, all of their things are different. Oh my goodness, we're getting older. We're 14. So, oh my goodness, we got plus 45 kudos. Oh, they gave us money for that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, everyone looks different. Look, we got them. There's Tangent, Anemone, Deece looking a little sad. We got Cal. Oh, he looks so cool. Oh, and Mars. I love her hair. Oh, this is so exciting. I can't wait to play more and see what happens next. But until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourself, do the impossible, and have a good day.